Okay, welcome back to my DireWolf 1.6 mod pack Let's Play videos. I don't know if we're going to have enough material to start work on the Smeltery. In addition to the Smeltery, you need a tool forge, which is an upgraded version of the tool station, and that requires 4 blocks of iron. And we don't have any iron yet because I haven't done any real mining. I was making a cow farm though, and I thought I would show you something else about Tigger's Contract that's nice. Your tools don't actually break. They say they're broken, but that just means the durability is worthless. And once they're broken, they really don't do anything. I mean, this thing, I guess, can get this dirt, but look how long it's taking. It's, okay, it's just not going to work out at all. But if you have a tool station, which you did because you need one to construct it, you can put it back in here and you can repair it using the material you used to build it. So, durability 0, durability 131. My shovel is now repaired. It's back to being a shovel. Nice. So, if you carry a tool station with you, you can repair your tools on the fly and you don't have to keep multiple versions of a tool with you at all times. Now, I don't have any good material to make swords out of. Like I told you, when your tool, if we made a sword out of stone, it would have the stonebound trait, and stonebound would mean that it would do less damage when the sword got low on durability, which is not what we want. We need to find some bone or... Actually, let me see if I have any flint. I can make a tool out of flint. No, I have no gravel at all. Oh, I do have a bone. I have a bone. Okay, we will use a bone to make the sword. Okay, let's do that. So, a sword needs a sword blade pattern. It needs a wide guard pattern and a tool handle. We already have the tool handle. So I'll go over to my part builder. We'll make I'm going to need sticks. Actually, no, I can use the wood. So, sword blade. Bone sword blade. The wide guard pattern, we'll make it out of wood for now. And as you can see, wide guard pattern is half a material cost. We get a stick back. And then a tool rod. And over to our tool station. The broadsword, bone sword blade, wooden wide guard, wooden tool rod. It is a broadsword. The durability is 240. The attack is 2.5. And we've got a nice little broadsword. Now, since we have no more bones, we can't repair this sword. But if we got more bones, then we could. And now I can make now I can make swords. But like I say, you don't want to make them out of stone. It'll have the stonebound trait. What we actually want is jagged, because that does more damage when the tool gets weak. But we need cactus to get that, and I haven't been to any deserts yet. Alright. So we can repair our tools, and we can make swords now. What else did I want to show you? I'm making a cow farm. I guess I will come back once I've made the cow farm and once I've done some mining. Okay, I've done a bit of mining, but I got blown up by a creeper, so I really want to get some iron armor. I've got 8 pieces of iron ore, but I need 12. I can then grind that up and get 24, which is enough to make armor. So I guess I can make most of it right now. In fact, I probably should. But I wanted to make one more tool. This is also from Applied Energistics. You can actually make vanilla tools out of this quartz stuff. And this quartz pickaxe is pretty much equivalent to an iron pickaxe. So it's got pretty good durability, and it'll mine anything an iron pickaxe can mine. And since I already have some extra quartz, I can use that early on and not waste iron, since I'm desperately searching for iron right now. So I thought I'd show you how to make that, and I'm going to go back and do more mining. I'll come back hopefully having enough iron to start up the next part of Tigger's Construct. Okay, I'm back from my little mining excursion. I made a little tunnel down right outside the cave base, and I found a bunch of iron. But if you've used the grindstone for very long, you know it's a little bit tedious to use. You have to sit there and hold the right mouse button, so it's, you know, it's not meant to be a it's not meant to keep being used. It's just for early game ore doubling when you really need it. So we can actually use the Smeltery to double ores for us as well, and we won't have to sit there and wait for, well, we won't have to sit there and click on it. We can just wait for it to finish. And we don't need the iron to make the Smeltery. We need the iron to make the tool forge. So I'm going to hold off and not grind up the iron. But I did want to show you a couple other things. One's from Forestry. Yeah, we'll do Forestry first. So they are these backpacks. There's a lot of different kinds of backpacks, and they're for all kinds of different things. So we're going to start with the miner's backpack and the digger's backpack. The miner's backpack, if you mine any ore, if you mine iron ore or, you know, coal, anything you might think of as mining, it will go right into this backpack. And it has 15 slots, so it's great extra inventory for when you're mining. You need iron, wool, string, and a chest. So there we are, a miner's backpack. And the digger's backpack is the same thing, but it's for dirt and sand, cobble, anything you might just, you know, dig up. So it requires smooth stone, wool, chest, and string. So now that I have these, let me put these on my hotbar. They can be anywhere in your inventory actually, but let me see here. The digger's backpack, if you shift and right click, it changes the mode, and the digger's backpack is now in resupply mode. So let me get some more dirt, and if I put my dirt in there, you can see that I did have 54 dirt, but now I have 64. Where'd it go? It came from here. If I use the dirt, it will automatically resupply my inventory. It'll keep a whole stack in there. So that's pretty awesome. If I dig it back up, I don't have extra dirt in my inventory. It's in my digger's backpack. There's 54 in there now, so if we dig up this, we now have 59. And it'll do the exact same thing for cobblestone will go in there. The mining backpack is just for, you know, basically ores, coal, stuff like that. I don't see any need to use resupply mode for the miner's backpack. I mean, when am I going to need stacks of coal or stacks of iron ore? That doesn't make sense. But the digger's backpack, it's very useful. I can keep gravel and cobble and dirt for whenever I need it, and it will automatically resupply me. So that is very handy. The other thing I wanted to make is from Bibliocraft. It's a bookcase. Planks around slabs gets you a bookcase. And I'll put this bookcase over here, and I can put the Tinker's Construct books on that. If you right click, it'll just put them right on the shelf. Right click on the interface, you can move them around, you can put them in different places, you can take them out. So it's a handy place to store books. Nice thing for Tinker's Construct, I don't have to keep going back to the chest to find the books. The books are right here next to my Tinker's Construct stuff now. Okay, so I'm going to go back and do some more mining. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm going to go look for sand and gravel and clay. These are the things that we will need to make grout. If you look at our first book, Materials in U. Grout is made from sand, gravel, and clay. Gets us 2 grout. You cook up grout to get seared brick. Seared brick can make seared bricks, just like vanilla brick and bricks. And that will get us a Smeltery controller in this pattern. And once we make the Smeltery controller, I think actually we want to make this the seared bricks. We will get the third and final book of Tinker's Construct, which will show us how to build the Smeltery. So that's what we're working on right now. I will come back when we're a little bit closer to that goal. Okay, I'm back from my excavations, and I think I now have enough to make a smeltery. And a smeltery is a giant multi-block structure. So I've already dug out a big place where we're going to put the smeltery. So let's see here. How do you make a smeltery? Well, if we open our Materials and U-Book, Volume 1, it will tell us how to make grout, with which you can fire in a furnace and make seared brick, which makes seared bricks, and you can make a smeltery controller from seared bricks. And that's all Volume 1 tells you. But Volume 3 will tell you the rest of it. So, if my math's right, we need 164 seared brick to make what I want. So, I've already smelted up most of the bricks I'll need. I didn't want to wait, but I will show you how to make the grout. It's just clay, sand, and gravel. It's a shapeless recipe, so, you know, wherever you want to put it. And if you put the grout in the furnace, you will get seared brick. Okay, so seared brick can make us seared bricks. And as you can see, we now have Mighty Smelting, the third book. If we look into the third book, it tells us all about alloys and casting and recipes and blah blah blah. So it tells you the purpose of the smeltery. It tells you what you need to build one, which is a smeltery controller, a seared tank, 9 seared bricks, any combination of 10 seared bricks, seared tanks, drains, a faucet, and a casting table. This is basically the outline of a smeltery. So it looks a bit complicated, but it's really not. So the first thing we need are 9 seared bricks on the bottom. And I'm going to need more seared bricks. So I'll make 11 more. I think I need one more, actually. Well, actually I need a lot more, but we'll start with this. So I make mine 2 level to start out. Every level high your smeltery is, you get more space to melt things. Obviously, if there's more walls around your smeltery, you have more place to put things. So I also need to make all those things the book talked about. So, okay, looks like we're already in this. So I need a seared tank. I'm sorry, I didn't get any glass. Okay, I need a seared tank. This is what keeps the lava. It's seared brick around glass. We need one of those smeltery controllers. That's just those furnace pattern bricks. Now we have a place to control the smeltery and a place to hold the liquid, well, actually the lava. We need to have a place to drain. So we need smeltery drains, and I'm going to use 2 of them. It didn't mention the casting basin, it mentioned the casting table. So let's get one of those. This is how we make parts and how we make ingots. There's also a casting basin, and this is how you make blocks and glass, possibly other things, I'm not sure. So there's a casting basin. Now, in addition to your drain, you need a faucet. And since we have 2 drains, we need 2 faucets. Pretty sure that's everything we need other than a few more bricks. So let me start with that. I'm going to put the, let's see, what is this? This is the seared tank. I'm going to put the seared tank here. I'm going to put the smeltery controller here. I'm going to put my drains here and here. And I might need to dig out that wall a little bit more. Yeah, I do, but alright, not yet. Put our faucets on the drain, put our casting table and our casting basin under here, and I need 1, 2, 3, 6, I need 8 more seared bricks. And you can always make your smeltery bigger later on, so don't worry about if you have some leftover grout. You probably will. So once we go, you can see it light up. That means the smeltery is working. And like I said, for each level of the smeltery, you will get 9 places to put things. So we have 18 places to put things in the smeltery. Now, unfortunately, we also need lava for the smeltery, which I don't have, so we're going to have to hold off on actually using the smeltery until I can get some lava. So, I'm actually going to tear down the smeltery. I don't quite like the way I did this. I actually need more space. I don't like having just one block around here to run around, having a torch behind me, so I either need to dig out this wall or move it over one, and I think I'm going to move the whole thing over one. Let's see how it looks if I just dig out that one thing. Need this and my pickaxe. As you can see, I need more torches. Okay, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, that's about good. Okay. Actually, you know what? I might leave it like this. Yeah, I think that's fine. I've got the bed back here. That's fine. So, we can't use the smeltery yet, but until we get lava. But we do have one now, so that's a step up. I haven't found any surface lava flows yet, so I'm going to have to go find lava, and we can use some stuff from thermal expansion to transport the lava and get it back here. So that's what I'm going to work on now. I'm going to check the time and see how long this video is running. If it's running too long, we're going to stop here. Otherwise, I will go get lava, and we'll see how the smeltery actually works. So, back in a flash, or possibly next time. Okay, so we're getting a little bit high on time, so I'm going to go ahead and end the video here. I do want to show 2 quick things before we go. I haven't covered gravel ore, which is the thing from Tinker's Construct. These ores are just going to spawn around the world. These are 2 I collected I haven't used yet, but you dig them up with a shovel. Anything you can use a stone pickaxe for, like for copper, I can use a stone pickaxe to get copper, so I need a stone shovel. If it was gold gravel ore, I would need an iron shovel, but I haven't found anything like that yet. So that is gravel ore, and it's just like regular ore. You can macerate it and get 2 of something in the grindstone or in this smeltery, which we'll show you later once we have lava. It's just a new, different kind of way to spawn ore. I think I wanted to show you is the iron chest mod. Now the iron chest mod adds a lot of new storage possibilities, including the first one is, I think actually copper chest might be a little bit lower than this, but I'm going to go ahead and get an iron chest, and a plank surrounded by iron will get you an iron chest upgrade. Or if you already have a wooden chest, you can put the wooden chest and surround that by iron and just get an iron chest. But I already have this chest over here. As you can see, it's storing most of my equipment I walk around with. If I right click with the wood to iron chest upgrade, now it's an iron chest. And now it holds twice as many inventory slots. It's just a double chest. But you can stack these together next to each other, which you can't do with vanilla double chests. I can't put a third chest over here if there was space for that. It won't let you place it at all, but you can place them on top, you can place them next to each other, they won't interfere. And they have even further upgrades. They have diamond chests, gold chests, so it's a really handy way to store more material in a smaller space. So those are two things I find really handy, and I'm going to stop the video now. So next time we will work on getting lava, showing you the thermal expansion stuff I will use to bring the lava back here once I find it. And, well, see you next time.